brief statement?
Absolutely. First of all, two different halves. The basketball team played for 40 minutes. They competed to the very end. The result wasn't what we wanted, but I really applaud our effort to keep fighting. We got it within 6, and they made a great play to the big fella who got an and one to take it up by 9. But I thought the effort was there. We got to find a way to get off to a better first half, and if we can put a full game together, I'm excited about the opportunities and the possibilities of this basketball team.
Okay, Coach, what about the coming off the road, like, you know, the 5-game, 2-week stretch? Did that factor into maybe the slow start tonight?
No, I don't think so. I think we had our best practice on Monday and one of our better practices on Tuesday. I thought the guys were committed. We came back. We won that last game on that road trip. Everybody was fired up, ready to go. And we knew that this was a formidable opponent, that they are predicted to win their league and that we would have to play well. But for whatever reason, we came out a little bit sluggish. We weren't as aggressive as we were the second half, and that's something that we got to do a better job of. I think we're gonna, as a staff, I'm gonna watch the film and see what we did the second half that allowed us to score so many points, and that's what we want to get to. That's the promising thing for me. When I see how we scored the second half, that tells me that we have those possibilities. So I'm excited about that part of our basketball game.
In addition to having the longest name, I think, in college basketball, the team you played tonight,
Yeah.
they had some big guys. I mean, they really did. They had some talent under the basket.
You know, that's something that when we look, as we move forward in building our program, that's something we got to have too. We got to have a guy that we can throw the ball on the post. When you don't have Brian Pegg tonight, who was struggling with a little bit of a back injury, that hurts us as a basketball team. So we played really without him. He couldn't give us what he normally gives us. But they were big. They were big and they were experienced. Those guys have been there, done that. They won over 25 games last year. They're a proven team. So when I look out there on the floor and I see 4 freshmen, 5 freshmen at one time, 4 freshmen and a sophomore, that's encouraging for me because I know that they'll have their moment, they'll have their time. As we continue to grow as a team, we'll get better. And they'll understand a little bit by experience what it takes to win basketball games.
All right, I don't have the full box score here, but this is like 3 minutes ago, and according to this, the margin of victory is basically their foul shooting.
Correct.
Okay, so is that an area that you can attack in practice?
Well, you know, it's one of those areas as a college basketball coach that oftentimes people sometimes think it's overlooked. We spend countless hours on making free throws. And free throws are unique because you have nobody guarding you. You're there by yourself, and all you got to do is make the basket. So that's an area that we got to improve in. We got to make our free throws, and we had everybody miss, from guards to post guys to wings. And you know, in games like this, you can't do that. The crucial games, you got to make those free throws, and certainly we're going to continue to work on that. And hopefully, as we progress as a basketball team, we're able to make a lot more than we miss.
So even though you had the loss, you're right. Everybody's optimistic that, you know, this was actually a good game for you guys, that it showed that you can play with the big boys, because these guys played with the big boys. Is that the bottom line takeaway? Well,
the bottom line is for us that if we play like we did the second half, we can play with anybody in the country. If you score 53 points in a half, you're going to be able to play with a lot of people. Now, defensively, we got to get a lot better, and we got to remedy when guys have big guys on the post. We got to be able to guard them. We got to be able to fight a little bit harder and not allow them to be able to get so many easy baskets. But they were big. They were bruisers. They played big. They played physical. But we certainly feel like if we can play, again, like we played the second half, we'll have our share in our moments during the year.
All right, Coach. Appreciate that.
Thank you.